I was previously struggling with the StarkFighter game where I thought it was impossible to score 100 seconds until I found out this strategy. So I wouldn't say that I'm a gamer myself, but I was still able to attain this score, and here's how you can do it too. The StarkNet ecosystem recently launched this page where you're able to mint 3 different NFTs depending on the score they receive on StarkFighter. It'll be quite easy for you to get the level 1 NFT, as all you need to do is to play the StarkFighter game. However, if you do want to mint all of these 3 NFTs, you need to get a score of at least 100 seconds on StarkFighter, and I'll be sharing with you the strategy that I used. Usually how I approached this game was by just trying to navigate my way across all of these different asteroids, but then the speed of the fighter would go faster until it would be very hard for me to control the fighter. Eventually, I would just hit one of these asteroids. So what I found was that there's this blue power-up thingy that you can try to get. And what this does is that, okay, I missed it. Let me just try and go there again. And what this does is that it slows you down, but the only problem is that the fighter that's chasing you will be able to catch up to you once you use this power-up. My strategy is to try and kill this fighter who is chasing you twice. Once that is done, you can go down to get that power up to slow down your speeder. And then after that, what you need to do is to find an asteroid, something like this, that has some open space for you to orbit around the entire time until it reaches 100 seconds. So the one that I actually chose here was too small because there are some asteroids that are within the orbit. And there's actually one. Let me just try and find it. I think it's this one. So this asteroid here actually is the best for you to orbit around because there's quite a bit of empty space around it, and you should be able to just keep on pressing the right arrow and you just continuously orbit until hopefully you reach 100 seconds before you do so. But as you can see, it is actually going quite fast right now. So when we are orbiting it, it would be best to start with the slowest pace. So that's why we need to go and get the power up first. So here was a recording of how I previously tried to get this 100 seconds. So I'll try to kill off the fighter chasing me twice, what I've done here. And then I'll go straight down to get this power up. And then what I'll do is just to try to slowly rotate around this asteroid. And at the same time, you can see that I managed to kill off the fighter that's chasing me. So it gives me more time. And then after that, all you need to do is just keep on rotating, just holding the right arrow key. And then you just keep on rotating and rotating. And thanks to this power up that slows you down initially, hopefully it should give you enough time to reach 100 seconds before you hit any of the asteroids that's surrounding it. So yeah, you can just watch it here and I'll just play it on and just keep going round and round, and you just have to look out because the fighter just keeps on getting faster and faster as the time passes by. So the very first time you can see my score here was 91 seconds, so it was almost reaching it, and now I'm able to reach the 100 seconds just by doing this. So do let me know in the comments if you still need any help with this strategy, but mainly that's all you need to know to get this score of 100 seconds. Right now it seems to be the airdrop season, and there are so many projects out there that could potentially release their new token. If you're finding it hard to keep track of all of these different airdrops, I created a Notion page where I've listed down all of the different networks and projects that I'm looking to farm for an airdrop. This will include both video and text guides that will show you all of the steps that I performed to potentially qualify for these airdrops. If you want to gain access to this site, all you need to do is to subscribe to my Substack newsletter, which I also left the link in the description below, and the link to this Notion page will be sent to you in your welcome email. Once you have reached this score, you can mint the 3 different levels of NFTs by going to this website, which I'll leave a link in the description below. And this will require you to pay some gas fees to mint this NFT. So right now the gas fees are pretty low and I only need to pay 41 cents in transaction fees. So it's really much cheaper as compared to when the network is so congested. It may even cost you a few dollars to mint the NFT. These 3 NFTs could be a criteria for you to receive a higher allocation of the StarkNet airdrop. So it'd be best for you to complete it if you're trying to farm this token. I've actually performed this score of 100 seconds on both my Bravos and Argent X wallets, and I've minted all 3 NFTs for both of them. If you own an Argent X wallet, you are also eligible to get this second Explorer NFT if you submit a score on StarkFighter by the 16th of May. Right now the user interface is actually quite bad, and this is my Argent X wallet's address that ends with 44cc, which is different from my Bravos wallet address that ends with 9D70, and it's actually not possible for me to import my Argent X wallet into Bravos or vice versa. I talked about this problem in my previous video about StarkNet wallets, and you can check it out here where I explain how it affects my StarkNet airdrop strategy moving forward.